Numbers and cars now, which I bag it up. Light up my card with a sweet one place. Someone flex me a bag it up. So, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Man like boxing hub B ready. Elijah,
yes. My brother.
These men are ready.
And Elijah, big up yourself.
Come on. All right. So listen, let's get straight into it. Devon Haney versus Lomachenko, VASYL, the Matrix, Lomachenko last night. What is your take on the fight, gentlemen? Let's start with Elijah first.
Clear. Look, don't get twisted. It was competitive, yeah. But look, mate, it's Haney. I had Haney 7 rounds to 5.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Like I said, like I done the same thing. Yeah, you know, when it comes to commentary, like the same thing with Spence. What you were saying, yeah, with what's the guy's name again? Algeri, mate.
Yeah.
Like body work that Haney was putting on Lomo for the stages, bro.
He did. Listen, Elijah,
bro.
The guy never did not one. He never get comment on not one body shot. You know.
Bro, and the thing is, you know, you get all these chats like robbery. I'm like, bro, you don't know nothing about boxing. And the late great Roger Mayweather was saying it. You don't know, because bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know what fight you're watching. Like, look, like, where's my scorecard? Literally, the only round that I could say, yeah, Lomo done his business was round 11.
Thank you very much.
I would say,
thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Now, don't get twisted. Look, he did buzz. From what I see, he did buzz Haney in round 10. Was it round 10? Was it? Yeah, it was round 10. I feel like it buzzed.
It weren't a buzz. It weren't a buzz. It was a good shot, but it weren't no buzz business. I'm just telling you. I was there, ringside. It weren't a buzz. Just like yourself, Elijah. Agreed. 7-5 in my opinion. Again, like you, around 11 was the telling round for Lomo, but that never won him the fight.
No, you got to do more than that. You got to do more than that. And like I said, it's just the body work, mate. Like, listen, like, don't get twisted. Like, you can't go to Shakur Stevenson like that, though. Like,
I mean, everyone's saying that, but again, styles make fights. We know Shakur is special. We know that. Yeah. But so is Devon. Listen, nobody was calling out Lomo prior to this. Only Devon. Only Devon went to Australia. How many of these champions, so-called great fighters, would have gone to Australia twice, dethroned Cambosis? You know, you got to look at Devon's resume now at the age of 24, the youngest ever undisputed champ.
In the 4-belt weight era.
He beat Jojo. He beat Gamboa. He beat Linares, a fight that I was telling his dad don't take at the time because I'm like, bro, Dev's young. Just relax a little bit. But, you know, Bill is a confident man. He knows his son better than anyone. Beat Linares, the same Linares that dropped Lomo.
Yep.
Yeah, people talk about the buzz, but he dropped Lomachenko. And so you got to give this young man credit. And he continues to rise and get better. And that's how I see it. But thank you, Elijah. Spot on with that. I'm going to leave you on there because I want you to hear what Boxing Hub B has to say. What's your assessment? It doesn't need to be like ours, but I know you're going to give your opinion.
Well, good evening, gents. Me personally, I think it was a close fight. I understand why people are saying, you know, they thought that Lomachenko had won the fight. But personally, I watched it again, you know, I had to mute the volume. I think with those body shots, yeah, I give it to Haney. But with that performance, would Haney beat Shakur Stevens or Tank? I'll probably say no.
I mean, it's a good, you know, listen, we're looking at that fight, but again, it all looks easy from our perspective on the outside. When you get in there with an individual, and this is what I'm saying, now I would like to say Shakur or Tank against Lomo, because Lomo quite clearly showed last night he's still got something to give. And then Terence Crawford was saying before last night, he had Devon beaten Tank, but he's not too sure now. when asked about Shakur, he's like, bro, no one ain't beating Shakur. He's like, no one ain't beating Shakur. Shakur's a bit special. But still, we have to see that fight. Shakur did look about his business last night, though. He looked sharp. He looked sharp. But like you, I would like to see that fight. But, listen, this is what boxing's about. Unless these guys challenge each other, we won't see the fights. Devon now is the draw. Devon is the one everyone's got to go to. He was before. Who out of those champions was picking Lomachenko?
None. And you got to look at it like the way I look at it. Like Haney's been calling Lomachenko for years, bro.
Years.
It's like what back in 2019.
Years. Even that time, I was like to Bill, bro. Come on, man, relax. You get me? Relax. It's too soon. But again, his father knows what he's capable of. And even everyone's calling Shakur and already saying that Shakur will beat Devon. Devon's only going to get better now after beating Lomachenko. He's now downloaded that information and he's going to be taking that into these fights with Shakur, with Tank. None of these guys have got a fighter on their resume as what's the word? Decorated as Lomachenko. So we move on from there. But what would you like to see next from Devon iBoxing Hub?
Do you know what? I would like to see Devon and Tank. That's the fight I would like to see. I think that's a big fight. That's a big money fight.
And who have you got if that fight were to take place?
Do you know what? Just going by yesterday's performance, I would have to go Tank. Just judging by yesterday's performance, I'll go Tank. But I think it'll be an interesting fight. I'm leaning for Tank. I'm saying Tank.
Yeah. Elijah?
Yeah, I'm on the same wave, yeah. I would like to see him against Tank, but I do favour Haney to beat Tank, if I'm honest. Yeah, I do favour... don't get twisted, like Tank's boxing IQ, yeah, like it's up there. But bro, beating Lomo, you gain that. You already took that experience. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and you don't get twisted. Another thing as well. Like, look, Lomo's hard, isn't it? Don't get twisted. But if you stop him from pivoting out to the right, ordinary. Like the way, like every time when Lomo's trying to pivot to the right, yeah, you see like. It's the same thing what what's his name? Lopez. Like you follow him through, like you stop him, he looks ordinary. Like don't get but look, you gain that experience. I would say Haney though, man. I'll say Haney against Tank, I favour him, but when it's like Shakur, I don't know about that one, man. That one like yo.
Shakur. Everyone's but I mean I speak to Bill, spoken to him, and he's like, bro, tell me, how does Shakur beat Dev? You gotta tell me, and it's like, bro, I'm like, leave me out of this conversation for now, Bill. But what I would say to the both of you is, could Devon? What would you have liked to see more from Devon last night in terms of that performance, if anything?
All right, Tun, listen to me. I would have liked to see Devon Haney throw more combinations, right?
I know you was on the phone to me. He was like,
"Yep,
T, bro, tell him get some signal to him to throw more combos." I was like, "Relax, man, relax."
Yeah, I wish that he let his hands go a little bit more, but that's also to the IQ of Lomachenko not permitting him to, because you think like if you do let off my hands, you're gonna come back with something. But he changed his style a lot, Devon Haney, where he would have could be seen him throw a lot more combinations. But it's when you're in there with. That was a high thinking octane fight where you're both you're right. So it's going to be totally different. But I would have liked to see him use his hands a little bit more. That's what I would have liked to see. Or when there's certain times when Lomachenko was letting off his hands on Devon, that Devon would have fired back, not just with one shot, but with a cluster of shots. But it's easier said than done.
Yes, sir. Boxing, I have. What would you like to see?
I agree with Spence. The only thing I would want to see from Haney is just be more aggressive. Just more aggressive. That's all, really.
And the lads?
Just stick it on him. Like the way...
In the fight I'm talking about, specifically in that fight last night.
In that fight? Yeah, let his hands go more. like generally, like the way man was looking on it is he was like there was some points here. I'm like, mate, if you just let that right hand, yeah, you would have been able to snap his head back. You get what I'm saying with Lomo? Like I can't remember what round. It must have been round 6, something like that. I still had the Haney winning it, but yeah, nah, man. Like if he just lets his hands go more, yeah, and like don't get twisted. They run it back, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think Haney would do a like Lomo ain't winning the next fight. That
Yes.
no way.
Yes,
Like
that's what I would like to see myself. I tried to get Bill. I tried to FaceTime Bill, but listen, it's been a long camp for them, and I'm sure right now they're just taking it all in. It was a big fight last night, and they came out victorious. If anyone has a case for Lomo, please. I think Manny has put the link. Have you still got the link up there, Manny? Come in, fight your case for Lomo. Because I see a couple people saying Lomo won, but bro, explain to me how he won. I need to know. Because I'm not being biased in this situation. I need to find out how you think he won. People calling him Devon racist and everything like that. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. You don't know Devon and the background. Devon's stepmother, who practically raised him, is a white woman. So the racist talk is just nonsense. And so let's just stick to boxing and forget that racism business out of it, because, as I said, the woman that practically raised Devon is a white woman. So move forward with that. Don't come with that if you can't come with no facts as to why Lomo won. Because I feel that most people last night is judging the fight on sentiments. He's the older guy. He's disaccomplished. It was his dream, and he wanted to be undisputed. Bro, you lost the fight. He lost the fight. No point crying and all of that, bro. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. You had an opportunity last night. You had the crowd behind you, and most people wanted him to lose. Most people wanted Dev to lose last night, and I feel that if there was an opportunity to rob Devon, they would have done it last night. But I feel it was a close fight, as Spencer said, and the better man won it. But it's always open to interpretation. Who's getting blocked? You see these Manny. If you see them talking nonsense, just block them. Haney is a racist because he's okay. Yeah, I ain't waiting for Manny. You're blocked.
Sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you there. You see when people talk about this whole racist talk, yeah, Spence, you already know I had to back you with one situation a couple of years back, so you know already in there. Yeah. Now, when people talk about this whole racist talk, bro, how deep you want to get it? Because listen, why do you think everyone always wanted to see Floyd lose?
Exactly.
Yeah? Andre Ward, the same thing. He's scared of Golovkin, all this talk there. Yeah. Man can even talk about even when it comes to this current pound for pound rankings. Like, don't get twisted. Lomo, yeah, like even when they was calling him number 1 pound for pound and all this talk there, yeah. Man looking at Terence Crawford and like, right, okay, cool, boom. Man's undisputed. He's putting a lot more work than Lomo. Lomo overtakes him. Then obviously Lomo loses to Lopez. He gets dropped. Then you go put Canelo on top of Terence Crawford. Crawford stays in the same spot. Now Canelo loses. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, listen, when it comes to the whole race talk, we know what one, innit? Let's not like cut that talk, bro. Like that talk there. Allow that talk.
Yeah, we don't even want that kind of negativity on this.
No, I hear it. But I just have to say that because you know when people talk about that racist talk, like, allow it.
Yeah, it's nonsense. This is a boxing channel. We ain't talking about. But go to them other channels for all that nonsense. That's why you get blocked instantly. But thank you, Dr. Gal, for your £3. Big up, Dr. Gal. You done know. So thank you both, Elijah and iBoxing Hub B, for giving your comments on the fight. And I know you man are always tuned in, and we'll talk again.
Yeah, no, respect. Big up both guys. And whoever's online now, make sure you keep liking the videos, yeah? Get your lots likes up and that.